Hello everyone and welcome back to another Stormworks update video. In this video, we'll be covering the update as of today, which is 0.9.13. As always, we'll go over the new features and changes we made, and finally we'll test a few of them out here in the world of Stormworks. Now, if you're enjoying these videos, comment below and anything else you'd like to see in any of my future videos. While you're there, don't forget that like and subscribe button and click the little bell icon to notify me of upcoming content as soon as it gets posted. So all said, let's get straight into it and get started with this week's update. And getting started with this week's update, the devs have gone and released a cool new feature that we've been asking for a really long time, and that is the ability now to have custom thumbnails for the workshop. Yes, that is correct. We now can have our own customized thumbnails. Now, there has been a way or a hack or a mod to obviously do it already, as we have seen custom thumbnails already on the workshop, but now it's fully supported in-game. You don't have to do anything special. Now, to actually access them, I'm just going to open up my workbench here and let's go and just build a test creation quickly for the purpose of this video. I'm just going to go and place a couple blocks down. It's just to upload something. Okay, so once we want to upload something, of course, we go to the workshop upload page where we usually go to. I'm going to upload a new vehicle, and you can see now on the right hand side of the screen, we now have the default thumbnail part. Once you click on that, it's going to open up a new screen, and it says here custom thumbnails images must be 512 by 512 PNG. Okay, and they need to be placed in the app data Stormworks thumbnails. Now, you should all know how to access your app data. We've been going there for a long time to obviously copy XMLs and do a couple other things, so that's quite familiar to most of you. If you don't know how to get there, obviously just go and press run on your computer, go to app data, and then search for Stormworks/thumbnails. Okay, to get the actual image, this is up to you on how you want to proceed with this. As you can see here, we can pretty much spawn this creation in. It's not much, it's just a test, guys. We're going to spawn in. I'm going to take a screenshot by pressing F12. It's gone and saved. We're going to close out of Stormworks, come onto my desktop here. On the far right hand side is where I have all my screenshots. Okay, let's go and find my screenshot. There we go. We now have our screenshot from in-game. Okay, we're looking at that right now. Now, to create the thumbnail, you don't have to use the software I'm using. I'm using Photoshop, but once again, it's up to you. I've got Photoshop open up here. It's currently on an image. That image size, I think, is 512 or 500 or something like that. What I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be dragging my screenshot over into my thumbnail. I can customize this as much as I want to. I can change the size. I can put some text on it like I've done here. You can do whatever you want to. Once I finish that, I'm just going to quickly go and export this. This is not a tutorial on how to use Photoshop, but I'm just going to go and export it, and I'm going to make the size 512, and the size is very important, guys. If you get the size wrong, it will not upload properly to the actual Stormworks generator. So once we've got it there, I'm going to go and export it. It's going to go and let's do test thumbnail. Okay, and I'm going to save that to my desktop. Okay, perfect. It's gone and done it. I can close Photoshop off now. We're not going to save anything there. Now, once I have it, you can see over here, here's my image file. It's a 512 by 512. All I have to do is take that image file and place it into the new thumbnails folder inside your app data Stormworks. Okay, so I've got that placed in there. Okay, you can see my test thumbnails now placed in there. Open up Stormworks again. Go into your creation. Let's now, once again, we want to upload it to the workshop. I'm going to now call it test thumbnail. Fantastic. On the right hand side, you can see there we go. We have my thumbnail now. Perfect. I'm going to select that. Don't forget to obviously select the tags you want. I'm going to go with land, exploration, and technical. Why not? Okay. Once you've got that, we go and press upload. It will then go and upload it over to the workshop. And as soon as that has been uploaded, I'm going to open up Steam in a couple seconds here. Okay, and you guys will obviously all be able to see my Steam. I'm going to go over to my workshop. Okay, and you will now see that we have our new vehicle over here on the workshop, and it's got our custom thumbnail. You're probably noticing, well, hold on, Mr. Josie. why is there this yellow thing and what's this vehicle thing underneath here? Well, that's because the second part of this update, they've gone and released new overlays for the workshop. Every single creation on the workshop now will have its own overlay depending on what type of creation it is. Now, you'll see on screen there's different types. Okay, the different types that we have are going to be for vehicle. You also have ones for missions, microprocessors, environmental mods, and so on and so forth. So depending on what type of creation you're going to be uploading into the system, you are going to get different tags. Okay, so you'll be able to have a look at the workshop. For example, now you can obviously see my workshop over here, and you can see we have the same tags, both vehicles here. If we upload a mission, it would have the mission tag on it. And then once you obviously go to the workshop, and we will now be able to actually tell what we're downloading. Okay, whereas before it was quite hard looking at the workshop here and going, well, what am I downloading? Because everyone's got a custom thumbnail that they've gone and modded or hacked into the game. So what am I downloading? Am I downloading a mission? Am I downloading a microprocessor? Am I downloading a mission? What is it? So now everything will have that tag. It's going to make it much more simpler and much more easier for us to go and actually see what we're going to be downloading. And it also looks cool. Guys, the workshop is going to be much cleaner, I think, and will look much better personally. So really cool on the update side of things this week. Obviously not much in terms of gameplay changes or new blocks or any new processes in the game. However, this is quite a cool one. The last couple things is obviously there has been a couple small fixes. Now those small fixes, the one thing I wanted to point out to you is that I think it was last week or the week before, I said that they've gone and added electricity to the, I think it was the fluid nodes if I'm correct. They've now gone and removed that from them, so you no longer have electricity on those nodes or on those connectors anymore. So that's the one change. There's been a couple other ones that you can obviously go and check out with. So that's it for this week's update. If you want to see a full list of the changes and fixes this week, make sure to go check out the announcement in the Stormworks official Discord server. And thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it and found somewhat entertaining and informative as always. And we'll see you in the next one.